use this.
Oh, this is about to be funny.
You know how to use this?
No. Hey y'all. So we're back.
We're back.
Finally.
And we're matching.
You're right. We always
Not
back.
purposely though. It's never on
We always
purpose.
back. We like the same person. So I just recording.
Right.
Like, we didn't record in what, 2 weeks?
It's been more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, because we had pre-recorded videos.
Right.
But I miss recording.
If you could see that I'm black, it's because we just came from
I'm already chocolate.
Florida with the boys. And I got a little tan.
Yeah. We're going to post our reel about the
Carson
trip.
got a bad tan too.
My son is already chocolate.
Carson got a heat rash, bumps all over his body.
Yes, I got a little rash too, but he don't care. He keeps talking about going back, so don't bother him none.
And guess what? Guess who's going back?
No. So we're in a new location. So this is gonna be our new YouTube setup. So we're gonna spruce it up a little bit, but for right now, we work on what we got.
Right.
So let's start with the wine today.
Let's get some wine.
Y'all see our cute little refrigerator in the corner? You can't see. You can't really see it, but it's there.
It's here.
All right.
So we got liquid popsicle. It's sweet rosé, strawberry flavored. Now y'all know we don't like rosé, but
y'all know how I feel about rosé. Y'all know I'm
we gonna try it. Here's your cup.
Thank you. Let me start off by saying I have braces now, so the lisp. Don't ask. That's why.
Girl, I don't know how to use this.
Oh, this is about to be funny.
You know how to use this?
No.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I'm bougie. Electric one. Put it on there, press a button.
I really don't know how to hold on.
I was just keep talking about something. Hold on. I'll wait.
Alright, it's in there.
Alright, now we gotta press the sides down.
Ooh.
Now pull it up.
I think I ain't screwed it more enough.
It's coming out. Why is that? Oh, that should be tight on the thing.
I think I ain't screwed it in enough.
Okay, so we're gonna invest in an electric one. This is not given, but it's supposed to get. Alright, no, it's
There we go.
Okay, perfect.
We got it.
I don't know, when stuff like that happen, I've already feel like this shit nasty. Like it was way too much to get into it, it's nasty. Smell it.
Smell like rosé.
It's about to be dry, watch. I'm already disgusted.
So what we talking about today?
So recently on social media, I've been seeing a lot of people with this. It's been going on for years, but this person's goals, that person's goals, or this person not a good role model, that person not a good role model. So we're gonna talk about that today. But I'm gonna taste this first, just in case we gotta change it. No.
It tastes like rosé.
Yes. This is
Yo, I had another liquid popsicle. I can't remember the flavor, but it was really good.
This is not.
I got all the flavors.
It wasn't
that
this?
one was good. It wasn't good.
It couldn't be.
Let
This
me
is
taste
nasty. This is rosé. If you don't like, I don't like rosé.
It don't taste like nothing.
It tastes like rosé.
It's a little bit sweeter, but I don't like it.
I don't like it. We don't have a dump cup. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to drink it.
Anyway, let's just go
So.
let's see what we're done with this cup. So, what do you want to start off with? Because there's so much going on.
It's so much going on, and
Alright. So let's start off with couple goals. That irritates me. You don't even know them people.
right when you see a celebrity and they buying each other
Gifts.
expensive stuff.
That's goals.
Meanwhile, they beating each other up at all.
It's giving you never had a gift in your life. I don't like that. It's giving you never had a good birthday.
Right.
I don't like that. Oh, she got a Birkin. First of all, they're ugly. She got a Birkin. She also got a black eye.
And she went to a little restaurant.
She had a little piece of steak. Baby, you got
Wendy's afterwards.
For sure, I need a 4 for $4. That little piece of steak, and she goes because she got steak.
Because she got steak and the little Birkin.
Nobody ever made you steak. I don't like that.
Because I make steak at home. And it tastes just like the restaurant.
I don't even like steak. I don't even do red meat. I make the shit out of some salmon. But does that make me goals? Because I'm like a salmon connoisseur.
So who's couple goals nowadays? Who they saying couple goals?
Well, nobody now because is it Saweetie and Quavo? Is that how you pronounce it? Sweetie? Oh, okay.
Saweetie or Saweetie?
You know
whatever. Y'all know
her
what I'm talking about.
And Quavo, there were a couple goals, but now they're not because they broke up.
And it was fighting
And
in
they
the
was fighting in
elevator.
the elevator. She pulled the Beyonce or Solange rather.
But so what you think? Do you think that was an abusive relationship though? Because it don't.
The video don't give abusive. The video gives they're arguing and they're like either she's trying to leave,
like somebody's trying to leave and somebody's trying to stop her.
But I can't. It was irritating me on Instagram in the comments when everybody was making up theories of what happened. Nobody was there,
right?
So we don't know what happened. We don't know. And let me just be very clear when I say I don't care.
Right.
It's not my business. The first time you push me on the elevator, I'm gonna knock you down the shaft. That's it.
But did you see him look up at the camera like,
oh shit,
oh
yeah.
But I really don't think it was like there's something that happens often. It really doesn't look like
it. She don't even seem like the type. She
right.
She probably would fuck him up. She looked like she would fuck him up. And the way her aunt was defending her on Instagram, she would fuck him up.
Right.
Have you seen her dad? He would fuck him up.
So don't play with her.
So don't play with her. But I'm glad that she made it very clear. Like, I've been checked out. I'm going. Like, celebrities really stay in relationships for the image.
Definitely.
I'm proud of her. Not that I know her, but for being like, I can't do this. I got to step back.
Right.
Celebrities don't do that. Like, Cardi B left Offset so many times, and he put on a big show at a concert, and she took him back because of the image.
I mean, I understand. I don't understand, but she like, yeah, that's my best friend, but I'm gonna do without him. So I understand that your person is like.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Maybe.
What did you do without him before?
You can talk about before.
What did you do without him before? Don't say for the kids. You gonna put your kids through some like tumultuous relationship for what? That's not benefiting them. Now just walk by the door loud. Okay.
So
I don't know. So stop looking up to celebrities.
Nobody's couple goals.
It was a meme on Facebook that I saw. It was a picture of Ike and Tina, and somebody was like, if you didn't know the backstory, you always say this was couple goals. And
they take a good picture.
Because it was a nice picture and they look happy. It was so true.
You take a good picture, you got some expensive stuff, somebody gets you an expensive car, and that's couple goals. No.
It's not.
No.
Because she got veneers because he knocked her teeth out. I guess. But
that's what y'all want?
People look up to anything. People look up to anything that is expensive. People are so materialistic nowadays. This generation is so materialistic. Sweetie got all those Birkins, which probably she probably bought most of them herself.
She could have. But did you see her Valentine's Day? It was really cute, but like she said,
she been checked out. So I'm pretty sure she checked out before that.
Something happened and he was trying to make up for it.
Right, I was about to say that he was trying to reel her back in, and she like, I'll take it, but this ain't it no more. And she probably was trying to like make it work and trying, but once a woman emotionally checks out, that's it. Men cheat for the physical attraction.
But I feel like it takes a while. Like
it's
women,
emotional and they're done.
It takes a while for women to check out with somebody who they was really feeling.
Mm-hmm. And then you had to put me through the ringer for me to be like, I have to step back. Oh well. Bye.
But what about these people who think these celebrities should cater to kids when they're not kid artists?
Not even cater to kids. Let me say that. I'm gonna look directly at the camera and I say this. Those celebrities don't owe your kids shit.
Not you.
Nobody owes you or your children shit. I don't care what you say. If you don't want your kids to see it, block it.
Right.
If you don't want your kids to see it on YouTube, download YouTube Kids, block it. If you don't want your kids to see it on Instagram, if your child is young enough to be molded like that, why do they even have an Instagram?
But I
Nobody
feel like
your kids shit.
I feel like these are the same parents who's in the car listening to these songs, but then you like, you shouldn't make that type of music.
Like when Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion made WAP, somebody was like, she was on live and it was like, well, do you let Culture listen to it? She was like, no, because it's not for kids.
Yeah, and I think one time Culture walked in a room and
she
it's like,
turned it
turn it
off.
off.
That's what it was. She turned it off, and somebody was like, "Well, you don't let your daughter listen to it." Yeah, why would I? It's not for her.
Right. And I'm raising her. You raise your kids. I'm not here to raise your kids. So if you don't want your kids to listen to it, why is it on?
After her Grammy performance, it was this lady on YouTube crying, talking about Cardi B promoting prostitution. And what about her daughter? Man, with all due respect, fuck your daughter. What that got to do with her? Right. That's your daughter. You don't bust it open in front of your daughter. You're supposed to be her role model.
And if they came on and you didn't want her to see it, then she gotta go.
Or turn it off. You knew how Cardi was since her first episode of Love and Hip Hop. Why would you leave it on?
And you knew when they said Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion was performing.
You knew what it was going to be. This song is wild, miss. What you thought they was going to be doing a Cupid shuffle? Like what?
Yeah, my son don't
know.
But it's crazy because you have kids who can get in a car and listen to the radio and know the words to every song on the radio on Power 99.
And not know your name. Your name is not Shu, little baby. Your name is not Shu.
Because show Carson pictures of these celebrities, he gonna be like, who?
My son don't know none of them people.
But show him
a YouTuber,
right.
A YouTube Kids person. He got that's right. My son gonna cut that out. My son watches YouTube Kids or like Disney movies, like movies, kids movies.
And if he is listening to some music, it's Super Saiyan. Turn on Super Saiyan. I know Super Saiyan. I like Super Saiyan.
I'm not one of those parents that's going to say I don't listen to music in the car. I listen to my music, but I don't listen to the music that's out today because one, I don't know what half these rappers be talking about. I don't like to feel like slow.
Right.
So when you in here, you saying words that's not real words, I have to check out because, excuse me. My son might know Beyonce word for word because we all know how I feel about Beyonce.
Carson be in his own little world in the
Zion
car.
Zion be on his tablet with his
right.
And then he'll fall asleep. He don't be paying me no mind. My car contract be lit. And he don't be paying me no mind.
So
he'll actually listen to like movie soundtracks in the car. Like sometimes I'll turn it on, but until he falls asleep and then.
Nope, Carson is on his iPad, or Carson know how to get everywhere. He be looking at the road in the car. Carson, when we go somewhere, he know where we going.
Right.
He know the way. He get mad when we don't go the right way to wherever he want to go. Carson be paying attention to where he's going.
Zion, I don't know. I really think my son can secretly read. I've never taken my son to Applebee's before, ever in his entire life, ever. And we rode past Applebee's. He's like, look, Mom, that's Applebee's. What the hell? Nobody's ever taken. I literally call everyone on my family like, you ever take that at Applebee's? I call daycare teacher like, you ever take that at Applebee's? Nobody has ever taken my baby to Applebee's.
Maybe he's seen it on YouTube.
He could have very well seen it on YouTube, but he can read. My baby can read. But no, so stop saying people are couple goals. Be your own couple goal. Get your relationship.
And stop allowing these celebrities to raise your kids. You got to do it yourself. So if that artist put out something you don't want your kids to listen to, then you can't listen to it around them.
Or just stop thinking that everything is catered towards children. It's not. WAP was not about not for kids
at all.
It wasn't. It's never. It's no way you can spin it for kids.
No.
Now when Kids Bob come out and they say waffle or pancake, let your kids listen to that one.
Right.
Because it's coming. Because Kids Bob,
they on
everything.
it.
So let your kids listen to Kids Bob. But stop making it seem like these celebrities have to be role models for your kids. Stop being lazy. You be a role model for your daughter. If you don't want her to do the stuff that you see Cardi B doing, you be an example for her. It's that simple.
So this brings me to what everybody's been talking about lately. Lil Nas X and these sneakers.
First of all, what he said on Twitter made so much sense. I don't have a Twitter, but they was posted on Instagram. Made so much sense. So basically, he said, when I came out and said that I was gay, everybody told me I was going to hell. So I sent myself to hell. Now I'm twerking on the devil, and y'all got y'all mad. He did if he do, did if he don't. But guess what? He is not your child is not his responsibility.
But I've seen people like, oh, my child not listening to Old Town Road no more, or they can't listen to that. That kid listen to Old Town Road, don't know nothing about what's going on with him right now.
The only way they would know is if you tell him.
Carson listens to it on YouTube with Spider-Man and dancing to it, and he's dancing to it. He don't know what's going on right now.
He don't even know who sings that song.
Exactly.
In his mind, that's Spider-Man song.
Exactly.
He could care
And that's
less.
what Carson said. I'm gonna listen to Spider-Man. Guess what comes on that?
Or
the Electrify. But yeah, them kids don't care about that.
No.
Like, kids be kids. Then you talk about, oh, you can't listen to that because, and you gotta explain it. They don't care about that because they don't even know what you're talking about.
Let me ask you a question to these parents who are so, oh, he was demonic. Da, da, da. How many of y'all was just sinning? Huh? Y'all was sinning on Sunday. How many of y'all got kids and not married? Me. So what are you talking about? Don't be, oh, we can't do the devil stuff for this instance. If you gonna be anti-demonic or whatever, be it all the way.
Because guess what? You still letting your kids dress up for Halloween. So
that's the devil's holiday. It's in my mind today. Don't be parent of the year now when the kids don't know nothing about what's going on. If you don't want your kid to see it, you have to block it. Stop making all these celebrities gotta do what you want to do for your kids. That's your kids.
But not even that. They trying to cancel him, and if it was somebody else who did it, it would have been a whole different
somebody
story.
else who's done it. Because Lil Wayne was in Devil Horns in one of his videos. Kanye West said he was Jesus, and y'all didn't care nothing about that.
Exactly. If DMX came out back in the day with them sneakers, they would have been hot.
Cause it let Jordan sprinkle a little blood in something, y'all gonna buy it. Y'all gonna buy it.
And y'all running around talking about demon time. What's the difference?
Buy the same Jordan exactly 3 nights. What's the difference between sprinkling a little blood on you talking about, oh, he's hot?
Right.
Are they hot now because he's not gay? Is that what it is?
It's only because he's gay.
But guess what? I love how he is being unapologetically him.
Yes, he don't care.
He actually shouldn't. That is damn kid.
And if you don't like him, then you just don't like him.
You don't like him, you don't like him. But everybody's talking about, oh, these sneakers, these sneakers, that. They sold out. Somebody buying them. Again,
but honestly, if it was Justin Bieber, it wouldn't have been a thing. This wouldn't have been a thing if it was Justin Bieber.
Nope.
I like this wine now.
It's alright. It's still rosé. It's giving rosé, but it got a little hint of flavor to it now.
It's a strawberry flavor, so they put a little something.
They sprinkle a little strawberry blood in it, I'm assuming.
So are we canceling Lil Nas X?
I was never like Old Town Road was my shit, I ain't gonna lie, but I was never like big on his music, but personally, no.
No, not for me, not for that situation.
Not for being him. You're not going to cancel him for being who he is.
Right.
That's who he is. That's who he chooses to be. Who am I to tell him who to be? That takes into the whole Zaya Wade situation. Who are y'all people to tell this child who they can be? And this parent who they can support? Who do y'all think y'all are?
I mean, the parent and the support, you can't do that because that parent is going to support that kid regardless of
because
who or what it was.
Then they're a bad parent.
Right.
Who do y'all think? Who do these people on social media think they are?
I mean,
y'all think that y'all feel like y'all owe explanation to everything, or y'all can control everything that these people do, and you cannot.
I do feel like the age is too young to be trying to transgender.
I feel like if you know that you are gay at a certain age, that's different than knowing that you want to be a different gender. Because you may not have experience. If you're very young, like 6 or 7, you don't even know what that gender is. You never even know what that gender is. Right. So,
how do you know?
Right. But
being gay is one thing, but transgender is a whole different thing.
Do you? It doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me. I cannot be like, oh, you don't want to be a girl. Who am I to tell you that?
Right. I'm speaking if it's my kid. My kid, you want to dress up? Go ahead. Do what you want to do, but you're not changing your gender until you're old enough to make that decision.
You're not changing your gender until you have your own insurance and can do it. Because at that time, I feel like you 100% know. I'm not saying that, and I'm not taking away from people who know young. Maybe you do, but have you, like I said, at 6 or 7, if you're a boy, you know you want to be a girl. Have you even experienced being a boy?
Exactly.
I don't know. I've never had those feelings like I wanted to be a boy. I wanted to be tall because I'm this big, but I've never had that. I don't know. What would
but
you do
I
with
honestly
Carson?
think if it's a 6-year-old, I feel like at that age, you seen something that you feel like you can't do because you're a boy or because you're a girl. Yeah. So like some people would say you can't do that's for girls. That's for boys. That's for girls. So if that thing that's for girls and you want to do it, then you're gonna be like, oh, I want to be a girl. But that's different than actually wanting to be a girl.
Like so many people are like, oh, my son can't play with dolls. Then he want to be a girl because he want to play with dolls.
Right. Exactly.
Let kids be kids. Cause my son gonna play with whatever he wanna play with. My son to play with a doll might rip the ego.
Right.
But
my kids not my kids. My son is not going to play with a doll like a girl would play with a doll. Carson will play with a doll like it's an action figure and make it fight something else. And that's totally different because they don't understand that.
At their age, they don't understand the concept of boy versus girl.
Right.
They just know that pink is for girls because that's what somebody told them.
Right.
And I'm not just hearing like, oh, that's for girls. If it's certain things, like when I get my nails, he's like, get nails done. I come my nails done, that's for girls. That right. I will say that's for girls. He's like, that's for girls, yes, that's for girls. But if he see my little cousin, because him and one of my cousins are the same age, and she's playing with a doll, and he wants to play again, he's not gonna play house. He's gonna play. These are the Avengers, and they're fighting.
Right. This is the bad guy, mommy, and this is the good guy, and they fight.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, it's Barbie and Ken.
But it don't matter. That to them don't matter.
Right.
To Zion and Carson, that's Thanos and Spider-Man, and they about to go in.
Exactly.
That's it.
So we're not canceling Lil Nas X.
We're not canceling Lil Nas X. We're not canceling Dwayne Wade either for supporting his daughter.
No.
Because call that child what she wants to be called. Everybody else wants to be respected. Their gender. If you or me, you want to be called to me, call him what you want to be called. Her. See, look, I just did it. What you looking at?
So I'm a little drunk. So can I identify as a 65-year-old woman so I can retire?
Huh?
Can I identify as a 65-year-old woman so I can retire?
I want to. Is
that a thing?
Can I identify as a CEO? Because I'm going to go to work with you.
So we're not canceling. Who are we canceling? You want to know who I'm canceling and people is acting crazy?
Probably the same person that I'm canceling.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. That man was up. So, okay, let me understand. You want to cancel Lil Nas X for being who he is, which is himself, but you don't want to cancel R. Kelly for being a pedophile?
They said they don't care.
I'm still going to listen to his music. Oh, you do you. But you ain't going to get my
You R. Kelly over here. You R. Kelly. So, I was talking to somebody about, like, canceling people, and they was like, you have to separate the person from the craft. So, canceling R. Kelly doesn't actually mean canceling his music.
Because his music has nothing to do with the fact that he's a pedophile. Him as a person is a pedophile, not his. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, but when I listen to his music, I see this. I don't even want to hear it no more. And every word you say reminds me of that situation.
Or every time you remind me of my Jeep. Which one? The Barbie Jeep that she was in? I don't like it.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. So, like, when I hear trapped in the closet, I think you're trapped in somebody's closet hiding from their dad. No. No, my friend. No. But, you know, okay, so you know who else we're not canceling? Chris Brown.
Of course not.
We're not canceling Chris Brown. Not as an artist, not as a person, because we wasn't there. The picture of her face got leaked, but not the picture of his.
Of his, right.
I am going to, I don't care how you feel about what I'm about to say, but do not put your hands on a man and expect him to not hit you back. Especially multiple times, over and over again. Like, they're going to react one time or another. They're going to react. If you hit me, my reaction is to hit you back. Because it's a reflex. Right. Especially if you're hitting me in my face.
I mean, I'm gonna blame both of them because both Chris Brown, if she's been hitting on you, you should have walked away. Right, they were in a car. Okay, so did you watch the documentary? I mean, I'm not talking about that situation. I'm talking about period. Like, that wasn't the first time they got into a fight. Yeah. So
it was just the first time that it was publicized.
And actually, if it wasn't nobody around, nobody would have never known.
But you have to watch this documentary. I don't know if it's still on Netflix.
I didn't watch it.
He explained the whole thing that happened, and I'm about to explain it right now. So basically, she was really jealous, and she seemed like the type. I don't know. She seemed like the type. She was real jealous.
While you talk.
And it was a girl that he used to deal with at like some type of after Grammy party or something, and he didn't know she was going to be there. So the girl either walked up to him or like texted him or something like, "Oh hey, how are you?" And she got upset. So they left the party, and they was in a car, and she took his keys and threw his keys and got out in this like really Caucasian neighborhood and started screaming, "He's trying to rape me." And so he like, get in the car. So she started doing all this other stuff, and she started hitting him with a shoe in the face in the car. And so he reacted. First of all, I'm driving. You can kill us both.
Exactly.
Second of all, like you said, when you saw that she was jealous, because it's not the first time she gave jealous tendencies, you should have walked away, because you knew it was toxic. Basically, on both ends, it was toxic, and you should have walked away. But you can't cancel him without knowing his side of the story. You only seen her face.
Exactly.
And it was like the worst thing in the world. And let's not talk about how you trying to cancel him and she went back. They were together again after that.
Right. And we're not saying that domestic violence is okay.
No,
it's not.
But don't cancel the man because he's a man, because she put her hands on him as well.
And no man should put their hands on a woman. But
no woman
can't put their hands on a man thinking that they're not going to hit them back, because
they are. Eventually. You're not going to keep doing that. And
not the man.
They may not like punch you in the face. They may even try to push you away or restrain you. But just don't put your hands on nobody. Don't hit nobody. Please don't hit my son.
I'm about to say, of course you're not going to have to worry about it, because I'm going to be right. She did what? Okay.
My son is not that type. I'm telling you now, if you hit my son over and over and over
again, he's going to hit you back.
He's going to hit you back, and then here I come. I'm going to hit you, your mom, and your grandma, because do not play with my son. Now everybody just hit. You know what you're going to do?
Everybody hit.
Everybody in the family hit.
Moral of the story, don't put your hands on our kids.
Right. And also, we're not canceling Chris Brown. I still listen to Chris Brown faithfully.
I love Chris Brown.
I love Chris Brown. And not like, because people are like, oh, he's so cute. I love him as an artist. He is an amazing artist. He's a
little throwed off, but
that's what makes him an amazing artist. Right. He threw all that crazy into his
but what person that you know who has an amazing talent who isn't thrown off? Name one. None of them. They all got something going on.
They are. It's like the more crazy you are, the more creative you are. Mm-hmm. Hence the creativity behind Where's the Line. I'm a little touched.
A little.
It's a little bit. One of my screws is loose.
Look at our shirts. Can y'all see?
You can't see them. They say Bad Moms Club.
Like it.
I don't know. It says Bad Moms Club. We'll post a picture on our Instagram.
Right. Merch kind of sell.
So I don't know. Like you said, we would cancel R. Kelly. What other celebrity would you cancel? I have a celebrity in mind that I would cancel, and it just came up on social media recently. Soulja Boy.
I love Big Soulja.
Because his ex-girlfriend tweeted, and she made very much sense. She was like, y'all, you can tell y'all don't care about women because my ex abused me on television, and y'all won't cancel him, but y'all won't cancel Lil Nas X for being who he is. He literally was on a show abusing her. Like, on a show, on TV. It was publicized. Like, fighting her.
Yeah, you're right.
If we gonna cancel people for doing something they're not supposed to do, we're gonna cancel him. But we can't go back to the don't put your hands on him because she wasn't going to cancel him. But she was trying to leave the situation. She was trying to walk away from the situation.
I was about to say that. You can't get mad at how somebody treats you and you're still there.
Right. So that's definitely true. But then you also have to go back to when you're in a domestic violence situation, you don't have that mentality. You get like your mindset is they love me, so they'll stop. You don't have it until that one thing that you like, I gotta go.
Right.
And I think that was the incident for her. It was like, I gotta go. It was on
you embarrassed me. It
was on like marriage boot camp.
I know, I watched it, and yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. Like all the other celebrities like ran in there like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, what is going on? Over a phone.
Honestly, they always acted crazy on that show.
All
of them. I'm surprised they all still together. Like,
All reality TV shows act crazy.
I think Tammy and Walker was on there though.
Yeah. But they wasn't like...
And Lil Mo and her boyfriend. Them two. Them two.
Talk about tumultuous. Can I even spell it?
No.
I mean,
what do we do to support Soulja Boy? Like,
we just keep looking at this.
Right.
We keep at me Dre. Cause I want to be like
the headband.
Dre.
And you still gonna say it like that.
It's funny. I'm still gonna say stuff like that.
Right.
I'll be like, what? Yeah. Okay, we're going. I'm gonna stop. Well, I'm a little drunk. Okay. I still don't like it, but
I mean, it's doing its job.
Is it? It don't taste good. All right. So yeah. So stop looking up to celebrities as couples because they be getting beat up, and y'all think that's cute. You know what else? I hate when women be like, "Oh, he crazy, he protected. That mean he love me." Ew. Who? Your
Until
dad?
next week when he punch you in your face. Because you can't go outside. Try to have a hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer. There you go.
2 black guys. Make sure you put them sunglasses on. Mm-hmm.
For your hot girl summer, it's gonna be too big. You got black guy and the big devil horn like no high,
Right.
little high, little nice. Hey.
The rose is working.
It's nasty, but it works. So yeah, stop looking up to celebrities. Y'all see the stuff, and it's so crazy because the stuff that celebrities promote and stuff, they get that stuff for free. You go out and
spend all your money for something that they got for free.
Name this with your car no money and rent money for something that Jada Wade got it for free. And now you broke. And
just so you can buy it.
And you can't come stay with me. I'm not that free. Let's keep in that car before they repossess it.
I'm coming to your house.
You can come to my house. Nobody else. I don't know.
Carson and his dad gonna have to pursue the happiness. But I'll be at your house.
See, I was thinking the whole family. She put them
No.
out. She put them out. Never mind.
Okay, I figured it out.
Okay. So you thought it was
That might make him work harder. He can have time too.
That wasn't me. I didn't say it. This little thing. Stop looking at people we don't know.
Wait, one more thing. I just watched the TikTok. Wait, I'll show you the TikTok later. Never mind.
We done
It
here.
was funny.
We missed y'all. This is why we really missed y'all. Reporting is like, it's our outlet. All week we be at work dealing with.
Talk about I want to go home every 2 hours. She already home talking about I'm ready to go. You're not even at work.
I had to leave early to go get my son because he got sick yesterday. And she missed me, so we on FaceTime.
I'm at work. I'm at work.
And
She
I'm
home
like,
talking about what time is it? I'm ready to go. You're not even.
I said, oh my phone. That's how you know. I just be saying, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to
This is
go.
ghetto. Work is ghetto.
That's why we need to subscribe to our YouTube and watch our videos so that we can become big YouTube stars like these people who don't really deserve it. And we can
Right.
work it. Don't y'all want